Oh, Pepper's down here. Oops. Bloody hell. Probably knocked the camera off kilter. What? Come here. Oh, you'll come here if I give you biscuits? I know there's not much room, but come up here. Come here. Come here. Dummy. So, I haven't done any videos all week. I have been so sick, and it has gotten so cold here in Atlanta. In fact, it is snowing right now. It's been snowing since yesterday evening. We don't get a lot of snow here, but when we do, it's usually kind of a big deal because of people here act a fool, and then whereas most people up north get a lot of snow and very little ice, down here it's the opposite, and which people acting a fool when there's ice, it's insane. And well, it's insane for me actually, just for the fact that I'm already not good on my feet with my crippled butt, but trying to walk two very energetic, strong dogs in that condition, and it's icy. Every winter I end up on my butt, and I'm like, oh my god, I know I'm breaking a hip or a leg out there. Stop that! The cold's making them have itchy, dry skin. And me too! So, but it's very cold this morning, so I got on my gloves and my hat. Because I can't run the heat very hot in the house. One, you can't afford it here. Second, it just bothers my asthma too much. So, we just layer on the PJs and layer on the blankets. Right? Good kisses. So, yeah. But just trying to catch up. I just have not, like I said, I've not felt well this week, so not done any vlogging or anything. I've gotten posts and packages in the post. I got some subscription boxes in this week. Yay! And I still have a thrifting haul to do, though it's not my thrifting haul. I didn't do it, but my neighbor went out last weekend, and she came back with 2 big bagfuls of stuff I'd probably like, and I did. So I'm going to do all those in individual videos after this. This is our 1-year anniversary on the channel. It's actually tomorrow. Well, the first unboxing we did was on January 24th of last year, even though my channel was created on January 11th, so it's kind of 2 1-year anniversaries in there, really. But I was going to do the unboxing videos and all the other videos tomorrow, but with all the ice on the trees here, a lot of power lines are getting knocked down from fallen trees, or power lines are just snapping on their own from the ice being on them. So, seeing as power, you know, there's a chance that could go out in any time, I just figured I'd go ahead and get it done. Plus, I'm antsy. I've already opened one of the subscription boxes to take a peek, because I couldn't control myself. I was having unboxing withdrawals. God, I love hot English tea. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the videos today. It don't hurt if we do them a day early, does it, Bubs? Even though, you know, with my Asperger's and OCD, I wanted to do it on the 24th, but, you know, just too many factors going on. And I'm sick. I am just freaking sick, and it's making me nuts. And I was feeling better, and then last night I just started feeling bad again. It's the environmental changes with that snow coming in, so whatever. But I like watching it snow. I don't like the ice, but I like watching it snow because my mom was from up north, and she was used to snow from anywhere from October to May, so I know she just always loved it. So anytime there was just like a few little snowflakes falling here in Atlanta, you know, it made her so excited. So now I kind of look at it like, you know, that's her way of letting me know she's still somehow around. So, you know, when I see it snow, it's just kind of comforting for me, because I miss my mom. So, yep. He's so funny. He's being really good right now. I mean, he's going to be bad as hell later. So, we really haven't had much going on. I have, over the last couple weeks, been, working with some, Asperger's and autism resources, and, talking to a couple new attorneys that I got turned in their direction, because they deal with people with disabilities and Asperger's and other spectrum disorders, about dealing with the nonsense I've dealt with former YouTube friends who have just been hell-bent on making my life a living hell in the last year, and fancy that behaving that way to an autistic and or disabled person is legal. Who would have thought that? My attorneys suggested, while we are working through some various options to handle this matter and move it forward into taking legal action, that I am to make a cease and desist comment, so that people will be aware that this has been an ongoing situation. There's ongoing investigation. We know who is doing it, and I mean, it's obvious who's doing it. We have gone through YouTube, and we know where the harassment's coming from. You know, I have plenty of people who let me know other stuff that's going on and being said about me, lies being spread about me. So, you know, I decided my New Year's resolution is pretty much like last year's, which this year it's a two-parter, but the first part was from last year. You know, I cut all toxic people out of my life, the negativity, be it friends, family, relationships of any kind, whatever. And it's done well for working for me in the last year. So I decided I'm definitely going to continue that into this year, with the exception that, you know, I have a very, very serious problem with doling out second, third, fourth, and multiple chances to people who repeatedly hurt me. And that stops. I'm no longer going to be doling out even second chances. Hurt me once, and I'm done with you, and I'm going to write you off. And then it's also going to be the year of it's all about me. I have spent my entire life coddling people, babying people, being there for them, taking care of everybody else. I'm always yes, yes, yes to everybody else, and always no, no, no to me. And I can't do that anymore. I've spent my life taking care of friends, my disabled parents, you know, just everybody, which, you know, my mother I would have done anything for, of course, but other people, I mean, honestly, they don't deserve that for me, because I certainly don't deserve the way they've treated me. So, you know I'm not a perfect person. I am kind of a straightforward, blunt, brash person, and that a lot of that has to do with my Asperger's. That's just part of my personality, and I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings intentionally. I just, you know, that's just part of my very rigid personality. It's not meant to hurt or offend anybody. I mean, I really am a female Sheldon Cooper. You know, my friends lovingly call me that, for other reasons, but, and for the funny things, but honestly, I can see where I'm very much like Sheldon, and the fact that I can be very offensive, and I don't mean to be. It's just how my mind works. But I'm not a bad person, despite the ugly lies and gossip that go on about me. So I just want things to stop and people to leave me alone, because what people are doing to me is wrong, and it's very unfair, and so and it's affected my health on a couple different occasions, and I just don't want that to continue anymore. So shush your mouth. My friends have finally pushed me into taking some sort of legal action, in civil suit, or and restraining orders, anything it takes to make it stop. So any thumbing down on my videos, any people coming onto my Facebook page, leaving ugly comments, just any sort of stop, any form of intimidation tactics, because that's what the attorneys say they're doing. It's pure intimidation tactics, and so that's not going to be tolerated anymore. And we're taking steps to in this for the betterment of myself, my health, because my health isn't very good, and I don't need the extra stress, and and it doesn't really so much bother me too much anymore. I mean, I think it's just human nature that, we feel bad when people are mean to us. But as far as my YouTube channel, people are going on there and want to thumb down my videos. But on the other side of that, they're coming on my channels. It helps, garner, money for my monetized videos. It raises the views on my channel. And that's great and all, but I'd rather not have that, just to avoid people and their asshattery on my channel, just to be cruel and intimidating. And really, don't these people have anything better to do with their time than to stalk and harass people on the internet? I mean, really, how sad is your life if you have to do that? And to pick on an autistic person and a disabled person, I mean, what does that say about you as a human being? And seeing that some of you are parents, and you also, some of these people also have friends and family members who are autistic or disabled, or have some kind of imperfection in some way. When you mock or bully or harass one person like that, you're really doing it to an entire group of people, and that really just shows your character as a human being. What does that say about you? What does that say about you as a parent? And what are you teaching your children? And I'm at the point where, I don't wish ill on anybody. However, knowing that some people have children with a lot of similar conditions I'd have, there'll come a time that their children are bullied, and I hate to think of kids being bullied, but on the other hand, I'm gonna so enjoy that karma when it happens to your friends and loved ones. Let's see how much you like it when somebody's doing what you're doing to me. So, that's just gonna be another change of my life that, if people want to continue to treat me that way, I will make sure there are repercussions. Or, I should say, I won't cower, and my friends won't let me cower to those intimidation tactics, and they will be legally handled. So, and like I said, that was what the attorney said, to, give a cease and desist warning, and get that out there. So, I just want to move this video along and get off that topic. Because despite being sick, I'm in a good mood, and I don't get to have very many of those days, especially when I'm sick and in pain, and so I just want to have fun today. So, moving on, and as far as my channels, I'm still having a couple laptop issues, and nothing major, but once I get sorted out, I'm going to work on doing a new design for my channel. I've got, I'm such a mad genius at Photoshop, and I have a couple other programs I'm going to use in conjunction with my Photoshop to, God, I got the hiccups. Had them since last night. To come up with a new design and a new intro for my videos. Maybe add some animation. I haven't really delved into animation a whole lot. I can do a little. There are some things in the version of Photoshop I have. It was the last version that came out before they did the Creative Cloud, which sucks. But it has 3D capabilities in it, and then I have another Adobe program that has some animation. So I'm gonna be playing around in the next couple months or so with my designing programs and see what I come up with. Otherwise, if not, I'll leave it as be in my designs and whatnot, because I worked really hard on those. But it's a new year, a new change. It's the 1-year anniversary of my channel and everything. So I just want to change things up a bit. I'm going to try to put in more blogs, especially to fill in these time slots when I'm waiting for subscription boxes to come. And because there are some months that are going to be better than others when I can buy a little bit more than others. Because like in summer and like this time of winter, my bills are a little bit higher because of the power. So I don't have as much money to play around with. Not that I do anyway, being on disability, sucks being poor, but you make do, right? So, I'm going to try and do more vlogs, and I've actually had some requests for doing more cooking vlogs. People are interested in the things I make, and the recipes, and I think from some of the things I make, I will post the recipe either in the description boxes of the videos, or I can put it up at the end of the video, so you can pause it and write it down. I don't know, we'll see how that works out, but I will do some more cooking vlogs. And there was something else, and I actually can't remember what it was. The Benadryl's kicking in, and I'm not thinking too clearly, and I still have 4 more videos to make today, so, but that's pretty much what's going on around here, what's going to be new and upcoming for the channel this year. So, yeah. Oh, and I'm going to work on doing more reviews as well. I forgot about that. I know I did some this year, but I will be doing, try to be doing more of that. That also fills in the spots between subscription boxes. So, but other than that, that is it. I'm going to end this so that we can get started on the subscription boxes that came in and some other posts and packages and whatnot. So that's it for us. Come here. Come here. What do we tell everyone? Like. Hey. Like. Comment. Subscribe. Subscribe. What? Sing. 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 And that's it for us. Peace out. Bloody hell. It's not snowing as hard as it was earlier, so it's kind of hard to see, but we did get a wee bit of snow. It is freezing out here. I do have some ice right there. Mahoney tried to make me slip on this morning. look at some snow. It is freaking cold out here. My driveway is like a sheet of ice.